What would you like to say?
Thank you.
Adrian's representing the family and saying thank you to Mayor Menino, thank you to Mr. Hunt, Mr. Christian, Mr. Chapin for allowing us to pilot this program. I definitely benefited from it. I'm looking for my next step technician who took me through the moves, who comes from a family of educators. I am a teacher in Boston Public Schools, and when I said to him, "Why are you the only one not in education?" He said, "I am. I educate people about their houses." And that's exactly what he did for me. I've lived here 20 years, and I now know the difference between a furnace and a boiler. I now know which of my doors needed the weatherization. I learned what I suspected, that my stucco house didn't have insulation. But I also learned that I don't have to be intimidated by that. That it's not the whole house. It's not every 6 inches that needs to get a hole, but it's the attic and the basement, the ceiling of the basement and the floor of the first floor. So I learned so much, and for that I'm grateful. Every day I make sure our BPS students learn, but last Thursday I was able to be home and I learned, and I thank you. Being here in New England and living in an old house, 1922 for us, we have winter 10 out of 12 months. My heat is on, and I worry about it every winter. And I can go into next winter a little bit calmer than I have the past few, knowing that I know the next steps to go. So thank you. And last but not least, my concern as a middle income worker in BPS is that in Boston, is that there's nothing available for us. As was stated earlier, there are a lot of programs if my income was lower. And if my income was higher, I wouldn't have to worry. But being in between keeps me like a rock against a hard place. And this was the first time in my 20 years of being a homeowner that I saw something that I was eligible for. And so once again, I thank everybody. Maria, thank you, thank you, thank you. She fielded my calls and my faxes, but I thank everybody who selected me. And my kids and I are definitely benefiting from this. So thank you very much.